Hi there, my name is Anthony Torres and I'm one of the customer success managers here at eCivis. As you may have seen in the news recently, the U.S. federal government has released a major stimulus package that will allow our communities to better support our citizens during this health crisis. Our team has already loaded a number of grants and will be adding the new opportunities into eCivis on a daily basis. While the situation is still somewhat fluid with our federal and local government, our certified grants management specialists here at eCivis have been monitoring the situation closely, and we anticipate there will be a need to organize your funding into two major categories. One is spending that is related to the passage of these recent bills in Congress. Two is reallocation of those funds that you've been previously awarded for other projects. As the situation continues to evolve, it is important that you manage these opportunities effectively, as there will most likely be enhanced compliance and enhanced reporting requirements. This video will focus on their suggested best practices to research, to manage, to track, and to report on these new funding opportunities, as well as to ensure that you are ready for any compliance and reporting needs. Also included is a best practice guide containing detailed instructions, and if you're a newer user to eCivis, I would recommend that you take a look at our grantee pre-award user guide before diving into this video. Our certified grants management specialists here at eCivis recommend that an administrative user issue two new tags in your tag section to correspond to the two types of funding that you'll need to track. The first tag you'll want to call COVID-19 funding, and the second tag will be called COVID-19 reallocated funding. If it has been a while since you last created grant tags, check out the best practice guide that we released alongside this video. Once you have the tags created, you will need to assign the tags in the appropriate circumstances. For new grants that you are pursuing or have been awarded, we recommend using the COVID-19 funding tag. You may have existing grant funds that may be partially or wholly reallocated to COVID-19 related initiatives. We recommend going back to your award details and adding the COVID-19 reallocated funding tag for this scenario. If you are reappropriated the whole amount for an existing grant, you can simply edit the award and include this grant tag as done here. We recommend using the tag COVID-19 reallocated funding for this scenario. If you are reappropriated the whole amount for an existing grant, you can simply edit the award and include this grant tag. If you are reappropriated only a portion of the grant, eCivis allows you to allocate that amount and create a new project. You will then be able to add the COVID-19 reallocated funding tag to that project. This process does require a couple steps, which our best practice guide does go over in greater detail. As a reminder, tags allow you to create your internal controls that are related to just COVID-19 processes. These processes include things like creating groups, creating template tasks, and setting up approval processes. Since you're now assigning these two tags to grants, you can now trigger these controls as well. So for example, with tags, you can set up a COVID-19 user group in eCivis. You can trigger an approval task just for this tag and have it trigger at the under consideration grant or when a grant is marked as grant awarded. Our best practice document dives into using tags to create these processes in greater detail. Lastly, creating and assigning these tags will allow you to isolate these funds when running reports for compliance. For example, you can run reports on what COVID-19 grants you've applied for, or you can run reports to see what funding you have received in total. These reports are customizable and you will be able to modify them to your needs. Our local leaders will need accurate reporting to pursue appropriate measures in our communities, and our state governors will likely be requiring reports from local governments as well. Given the current situation with COVID-19, we understand that things are moving fast, and the team at eCivis is here to help support you with targeted guidance from our certified grants management specialists. We have created a best practice document diving into the process explained in this video, and our COVID-19 tab at the top of your screen will be updated daily with guidance, grants, and OMB memos. Please reach out if you have any questions, and thank you for your time.